Today, the 26th of October, marks a special day in Kenya's political calendar. Former President Uhuru Kenyatta celebrates his 64th birthday. A day not only of personal joy, but a moment of national reflection. A moment when millions of Kenyans pause to look back at the man, the leader, and the legacy that shaped a decade of our nation's storm. Across the country and beyond, Kenyans from all walks of life have taken to social media and public forums to wish the former head of state a happy birthday. The outpouring of love and admiration is unmistakable, a show of respect for a man whose calm demeanor and leadership continue to echo long after leaving office. In recent months, Uhuru Kenyatta's public appearances have drawn massive applause, a sharp contrast to the political tension that once surrounded his name. From the state burial ceremony of the late former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga at Nyayo Stadium, to the emotional send-off at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University in Bondo, Siaya County, Kenyans have stood up, cheered and welcomed him with warmth rarely seen before, crowds chanting his name, waving in admiration. A unifying gesture that signals reconciliation, maturity, and a newfound respect for a man who once held the country's highest office. Many Kenyans now say they understand that President Uhuru warned about during his final years in office. He cautioned the nation against political deceit, tribal division, and economical mismanagement. He spoke often of the need of unity, stability, and long-term planning. And today, as the country grapples with economical hardship, rising cost of living, unemployment, and heavy taxation, many have begun to echo his words. Uhuru was right. Social media has been flooded with nostalgic messages. 2 hours ago, the office of the 4th president of the Kenya through social media platforms posted this, captioned, "The office of the 4th president extend heartfelt birthday wishes to His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. Your journey of service marked by vision, resilience, and compassion continues to inspire our nation and beyond. May this new chapter bring you peace, joy, and a renewed strength to keep championing the values of you hold dear, unity, integrity, and love for our country. Happy birthday, Your Excellency." And of course, straight out to the comments section, Kenyans pod right there with this, "Happy birthday, Your Excellency." Just filtering some of them. "Happy birthday, the 4th president." "Happy birthday, Mr. President. You are too young to retire." A joke right there. "Happy birthday, Mr. President. Thanks for walking with Kenyans in the footsteps of President Mwai Kibaki. Now give us a sign and we will tag along." Right. "Fellow Kenyans, happy birthday, sir. You used to move us with this phrase. Bazoo himself, you can't overshadow grace." Wow. "We said this is formally our Baba. Happiness to His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. Enjoy more of kauji and the soup." All right. That's one of the sentiments that he said at Nyayo Stadium during the state burial of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, that sometimes after work they used to share kauji and a soup. Yeah, that is what a statement that is quoted right from his speech right there. Another person says, "A bowl of uji on my account on your birthday, sir." Right. "Happy birthday. May you live longer and longer to fight for Kenyans like Raila." All right. A lot of comments just flowing down there. "Happy blessed birthday to my former president and my fellow Kenyan. More years of grace. I pray for you. Happy birthday, President." And of course, a lot of comments right there. Streaming down. One is saying, "Happiest birthday, our Kababa Strawberry." All right. As you can see right there, Kenyans with funny comments, and a lot of comments, more than 3,000 comments right now. By the time I'm reading this post that has 2,000 comments, that was posted for the past 2 hours, and the page of former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Such statements have become common among Kenyans reflecting on his tenure, a tenure marked by relative economic stability, massive infrastructure growth, and a strong international reputation. On his birthday morning, reports say family and close friends organized a private celebration for the former president away from the public eye. Sources close to him describe it as a simple but heartfelt gathering filled with laughter, stories, and gratitude. Surrounded by family, former colleagues, and longtime allies, Uhuru said to be humbled and pleasantly surprised. He expressed his gratitude to Kenyans for their well wishes, saying that the love and unity he's seen recently give him hope for better Kenya. To many Kenyans, Uhuru Kenyatta's legacy is anchored in the Big Four agenda, a blueprint he passionately pursued in his second term. While not all goals were fully achieved, many initiatives made remarkable progress. The SGR Standard Gauge Railway, stretching from Mombasa to Naivasha, stands as one of his most visible accomplishments, linking trade, transport, and tourism across regions. His government also expanded access to healthcare, launching the universal healthcare coverage pilot programs in Kisumu, Machakos, Nyeri, and Isiolo. Hospitals were modernized, health workers trained, and the medical insurance made more accessible to millions of families. Under his leadership from 2013 to 2022, Kenya experienced one of its fastest infrastructure booms in history. New highways and bypass transformed major cities. Electrical connectivity reached remote villages through the Last Mile project, and digital innovation thrived, placing Kenya on the map as Africa's Silicon Savannah. Uhuru also strengthened Kenya's regional diplomacy, becoming a respected voice in peace negotiation across East and Central Africa from Ethiopia to DRC. But perhaps what Kenyans miss is his human touch, the laughter, the charm, the effortless connection with ordinary citizens. He danced at national celebration, joked at rallies, hugged children, and stood firmly by his friends even in controversy, a leader who would balance fairness with empathy. As one elderly man in Nyeri recently said, we may have criticized him, but at least he understood the people. Today, as the former president stands 64, Kenyans are reflecting deeply, not just on his birthday, but on the decade he gave in service to the nation, a decade of challenges, triumphs, and transformation. From the day of the Jubilee Party's rise to the handshake that symbolized peace and reconciliation, Uhuru Kenyatta reminds us that leadership is not about perfection, but about purpose. So today, Kenyans, happy birthday, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. May this new chapter of your life bring peace, wisdom, and joy. And may the lessons of your leadership continue to guide a nation still finding its way. Because history will remember you, not just as Kenya's fourth president, but as a man who dreamed of unity, built bridges, and left a legacy that still lives in the hearts of many. Subscribe on TNG Media, and of course, let's keep on tuning in for more updates. Happy birthday to Uhuru Kenyatta. My name is Omache, and this is TNG Media Kenya.